Hello, good evening and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. You're here now watching the GT4 series we ran earlier this year. We've broadcast race 1 and 2. This is race 3 at the Red Bull Ring. It's a very exciting series with the prestigious GT4 cars, Group 4 cars that you can choose. Here we can see Alpha Nut. He wasn't part of the first 2 rounds. He's just joining us now here in the 3rd round, as this was only a support race. It was never confirmed you had to show up, so you may see people pop in and pop out. But there we can see Alpha Nut in the Nissan, sitting on 10th on the grid. The grid is based on reverse of the championship. On 9th place of the grid you have Homesick Alien. In 8th is Kale. 7th Talleyrand in the Ferrari. 6th is Thingamajig in the Aston Martin. 5th JTX in the Dodge Viper. Sitting in 4th is Koi Carp in the Bugatti. In 3rd, Pat in the Mercedes. 2nd on the grid is Braun, and Braun is Skyjacker in the Braun GP, because it says Braun on the back, so I just read it like Anchorman. So we have Skyjacker, 2nd on the grid, and Cthulhu makes a return after being in the first race and missing the second race, sitting on pole. I'm looking forward to a really exciting race here, so let's get things underway and see what we can see. So we can't see nothing there, can't see any lights there, so Cthulhu and Skyjacker sitting on the front row of the grid waiting for the lights to go green, and they're off. Cthulhu made a great move of getaway, but it looks like Pat's made a better getaway. He's already ahead of Skyjacker. Pat's taken the lead from standing start. That Mercedes can shift. Cthulhu down into 2nd, Skyjacker 3rd, Koi Carp 4th, Talleyrand is in 5th, Homesick is in 6th, Thingamajig looks like he's dropped back some in 7th, JTX looking for a way past Thingamajig is in 8th, Alpha Nut 9th, jumped Kale. Kale looked like he had a bit of a rough start, so right up in the lead there we have Pat from 3rd on the grid, jumping Skyjacker and Cthulhu. Cthulhu is in 2nd. Koi Carp's got ahead of Skyjacker. It's all moving around now. Skyjacker's now in 4th. Homesick is in 5th, but he's being chased really closely by Talleyrand into the braking zone. Alpha ahead of Thingamajig and JTX, and Kale's caught right up at the back there. Kale's looking for a move past JTX. Can he make it stick? JTX has got the inside line, so he's got it covered. Up ahead we have Pat being hounded by Cthulhu. He had a clear view of the road ahead, Cthulhu did. He wasn't expecting to see anyone come past him. Behind there we see Koi Carp struggling with Skyjacker. They're up alongside each other, and Skyjacker goes up the inside, takes the place from Koi Carp. Homesick down into 5th, ahead of Alpha Nut, who's got ahead of Talleyrand. Oh my. Let's have a quick look. Oh god, it's quite far back. So yes, Talleyrand. Oh, he had a little touch of the dirt, and Alpha Nut managed to get past him. What's going on with these cameras? Cameras don't seem great. So that's when Alpha Nut got past Talleyrand. Thingamajig closed right up but couldn't get past. JTX dealing with a load of Kale in the Porsche behind him. So there's all battling all the way up and down. Pat with Cthulhu sitting firmly right up behind him, looking for a way past. We're still only on the first lap of this 15-minute sprint race with the Group 4 cars. Oh, there goes Pat. Pat's off, so Cthulhu takes over the lead. Pat's come back on ahead of Skyjacker, so he's not lost it all completely. Skyjacker looking for a way past Pat. It's in his way. This is closing the whole field up from behind him. Looks like Koikarp's now got a homesick alien looking for a way past. Pass on the outside again. There's 3 along. Koikarp's getting bounced between 2 cars. Homesick's off the dirt. That's it. They've sorted them themselves out now. So Cthulhu leading the race. Skyjacker in second, but only just. Looks like Homesick's going to have a look. He's looking, and oh my word, Pat straight late on the brakes, comes flying past everyone. Skyjacker looks like he avoided him and lost a bit of time. Homesick's giving him the opportunity to look the inside. Skyjacker's trying to hold him off, but they're side by side going down this short straight, leading into a very tight right hand, sorry. I'm looking the other way, and Homesick, no, Skyjacker closes it off, says my corner, get back. No, oh no, Skyjacker, he's out wide under the dirt. Sliding down the positions. Oh dear. So Homesick now takes over second place and is hunting down Cthulhu. Koikarp takes back his 3rd place, but he has got Alphanut breathing all over him, which has got Talleyrand breathing all over Alphanut, and JTX got past Thingamajig, it looks like, and Thingamajig's doing all he can to keep Cal behind him. Really struggling in that Aston Martin, he does seem to be, Thingamajig. So Cale trying whatever he can to get past the Aston Martin of Thingamajig. Up ahead, Cthulhu with a little bit of breathing space, but Homesick will be giving it his all. Oh, Koikarp's gone out wide, Alpha's got through. Talleyrand looks like he's going to get past as well. So that's Koikarp down to 5th, from 3rd to 5th. 6th even. Looks like JTX has also made the move past Koikarp. Thingamajig's really dropped off the pack here, holding Cale up for good measure. So Cale will be wanting to get a shift past the roadblock that is the Aston Martin. Go Cale, go. You can do it. He's a doofus. They're both in the braking zone. There's nothing, no quarter given there. Skyjacker has caught up Pat in the background. No, he hasn't. He's a little bit back from him. Chasing him down. Up ahead, Cthulhu still ahead of Homesick. Alphanut's in 3rd, only just though, because Talleyrand is looking for something, looking for a way past. Let's get in the car of Talleyrand in his Ferrari. No, wrong button, sorry. Thought there was looking for the button to look back, but I give up. Is it that one? I thought it was that one. Oh, there you go. So there we can see JTX sitting behind us in 5th place. Ahead, Alphanut. We're trying anything we can. Oh, we've caught Alpha up right lots in that corner. Right lots in that corner. Carrying some speed up the straight. Is it enough to get past the Nissan? Ahead, Cthulhu leading the race on lap 4. Homesick is in 2nd, Alphanut is in 3rd, we're sitting right behind Alphanut. We're going for a late break up. Oh no, oh no! Luckily, not too much damage done there, but JTX has got past us. Oh dear, really late on the brakes. Give Alpha a bit of a bang in the rear quarter, but it didn't affect the Nissan, but though JTX is managing to come up alongside the Nissan of Alphanut, but no, Alphanut keeps the place where JTX sits in 4th, and oh god, where am I going? And Talleyrand dropping down the field into 5th, just ahead of Koikarp, and Thingamajig still holding Cale up. Poor Cale. These two must have been having a smashing race. I was going to say, well, Watcher was sitting in car with Cale for a little bit, see his woes, trying to get past Thingamajig. Hopefully not too much will happen up ahead. We've got Cthulhu in 1st, Homesick is in 3rd, Alphanut, no, Homesick is in 2nd, Alphanut is in 3rd, and Cale looks like he's going to make the move here. He's going to pull up the inside, no, oh, it's just not enough oomph in that Porsche just to make it past that Aston Martin. I bet he wishes he had some sort of turbo. So he's sitting in the tow, coming up to the last 2 corners. Can't quite sling it down the inside there. You can see Koikarp and Talleyrand off in the distance. This has got to be it, surely. He's gone through that corner beautifully, but no, the Aston Martin looks like it's got some oomph up the straights, and he can't quite keep up with it, even in the tow. So Thingamajig lives to fight another day. Ahead of Kale, up ahead, Cthulhu must be feeling the pressure from Homesick now. He's definitely getting closer. Cthulhu's last lap was a 1:37.703. We're 7 minutes into this 15-minute race. Homesick's last lap was a 37.1, which was his fastest lap, almost 6/10 faster than Cthulhu. So Homesick is definitely catching up Cthulhu now. Alpha, he can't shake off JTX. JTX is keeping up with him. Won't let him get away. Looks like Talleyrand's dropped away from the battle a little bit, but JTX eager for a podium position. JTX so far in this series got 4th in Autopolis race 1, and he got 6th in Cataluna for race 2, so a podium would look lovely. Oh, he's just up the rear quarter, but not quite enough. Ahead, definitely caught Cthulhu up now. They're definitely together on the track. Cthulhu has definitely got to either start driving defensively or try and ignore the pressure from the Homesick Alien. It looks like Homesick Alien's not even giving him the chance. He's being decisive, making the move early, but it didn't work. Cthulhu standing strong, taking the race in line. And Homesick has to defer for another lap. So Homesick Alien going across the line with another 1:37.1 to Cthulhu's 37.7. 6/10 faster. Alpha Nut still under the pressure from JTX. JTX will not let it lie. He would not let it lie. So we're getting in car with JTX. Quick look behind, we can see Talleyrand. Up ahead, we can see Cthulhu and the Alien. Looks like the Alien's up. No, he's not on the inside, but JTX trying it round the outside of Alpha Nut. It's a brave man to go round there. Alpha Nut gives him just enough car width to stay. And has he got the momentum? No, Alpha Nut still slightly. No, JTX is showing ahead. Looks like the Dodge Viper might have a bit of oomph on the Nissan. Has he made it stick? No, because now Alpha's up the inside of him. And no, takes back the third. You'd think he takes back the third, but he's still showing JTX in 3rd place. So it's not done and dusted. Now Talleyrand's trying to have a sneaky one. It's a little car rubbing between Alpha and JTX, but JTX is still showing in 3rd place, even though Alpha is there. Alpha is up alongside him. Talleyrand's just waiting, looking for a gap to get past pair of them. And now Alpha back into 3rd. JTX. And it looks like there's a battle behind as well with Thingamajig. Kale still trying to get past Thingamajig. These two must have just been at it for the whole race, and he's finally got past him. There you go, Kale. No, he's gone out wide. Does that give Thingamajig a chance to come back? No. So Kale, after it must be nearly 6 laps of trying, has got past Thingamajig finally, and pleased to get rid of that Aston Martin out of his way, I am sure. Up ahead, Cthulhu and Homesick. Looks like there's a move. Homesick's alongside Cthulhu. He's in the inside. He's in the best position. Cthulhu might have to, but Cthulhu could do the undercut. No, he has to sit back into Homesick's toe and try for turn 3 to make a move back up the inside. In the background there, you can see JTX still ahead of Alpha Nut. I think they've changed 4 times since we've pulled away. We'll try and get back to that race because they're not stopping. And it looks like Alpha is pulling away a little bit, got a little bit of space. So let's look at this battle here between Talleyrand, JTX and Alpha Nut. Sit on board with Talleyrand maybe. We're on lap 7. We're 11 minutes into this race. Ooh, man alive. There's some close racing there. Really is. So Talleyrand in 5th place. He knows he can finish ahead of these guys, but then JTX knows he can finish in 3rd, and so does Alpha Nut know he can finish in 3rd. The problem is only one of you can finish in 3rd, guys. And this is what we're here to decide, using four wheels and a beefy engine. Looks like they've pulled away a little bit from Talleyrand, but not from the external camera. So Homesick is He's not pulled majorly away from Cthulhu. Cthulhu's still keeping him in check. One small wheel on the dirt, as we saw with Talleyrand earlier on, and Skyjacker, and it's goodbye. So Cthulhu just keeping track of Homesick. JTX still leading this battle for third place between Alpha Nut and Talleyrand. Kale's not got away from Thingamajig, and now Skyjacker's joined the party. So there's a battle for 6th, 7th and 8th, and a battle for 3rd, 4th and 5th, and I'm in a conundrum of what to watch. So Thingamajig looks like he's gonna make a move on Kale, but Kale's got that inside line. But no, Thingamajig, he's thrown it through on the outside, but it's not there. He's on the curb, and Kale manages to keep that inside racing line. Thingamajig goes out there too wide too many times, and he will hand that position to Skyjacker. Skyjacker is fast. We know he is fast, and he should be ahead of Thingamajig. Koi Carp's dropped right back. I didn't notice that. I do apologise. Koi Carp's dropped back to 9th, ahead of Pat in 10th. The battle for 3rd continues, with Alpha now ahead of JTX. We can try and see how that happened. Less than 10 seconds ago, it seems. There we go. Alpha pulling out down the small straight before the last 2 corners, and makes a wonderful move on JTX. All JTX can do is sit there and try to grab his toe up the straight and make a move for the first corner. Talleyrand, all the meantime, is sat behind him, watching, waiting for his opportunity. We're 13 minutes into this race, so maybe there could be only 1 lap after this lap for a few of them. Some of them might not make it across the line. Look at these guys, they're racing. Who knows? Who knows going to finish where? Oh, it's so tight going into the second corner. JTX on the outside, Alpha there. Thought he was going to do a Verstappen did to Leclerc, but no. Gave him very respectful amount of space. And now JTX 3rd. Oh, it looks like Skyjacker has got past Thingamajig and Kale. We can have a quick look, I suppose. Where was it? Oh man, it was miles away. I'm really sorry. Oh god, you're going to end up watching half a race. We won't go any further back than that. But yes, these 3 locked in a battle for 5th, 7th and 8th. There's Skyjacker along that short straight. It's not up far enough, but under braking. No, can't do it yet. Going into the last corner. He's virtually there now. Under brakes. He's got it through. He's out wide though. Can Thingamajig come back at him? No, that's it. Well done. Homesick still only just ahead of Cthulhu. 3rd, Alpha Nut ahead of JTX, who's ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand looking for anything he can to get past these guys. Kale pulling away from Skyjacker and Thingamajig now in an easy 6th place. His last lap was a 38.5. Talleyrand did a 37.8. But I'm pretty sure... Oh no, there might be another lap after this one. It's not all done and dusted, and Skyjacker trying to catch up with Kale. Thingamajig has come up to 9th. Oh, looks like Koi Carp has disconnected. So Homesick, who's already won the first race of this series at Autopolis, and he came 2nd at the race 2 at Catalunya. Looks like he's on for a win in the race 3. So it's all going really well for him at the moment. Psycho Sheep, if you're still watching, we're not live, the replays, we're having a look back at some of the past races we've had. So Cthulhu chasing him down, JTX, these 3 are still locked in a battle, and they're just, there's nothing between all 3 of them. We have JTX, who's got the fastest lap of the race so far with a 36.960. His last lap was a 138.312. Right, we're on 15 minutes, so people crossing the line now. These have all got through. Pat looks like, oh, he's quite a way back. So yes, they're all going to finish the same lap as each other, which is fantastic. Home 6 still leading this race from Cthulhu. Cthulhu's dropped back a little bit now. JTX looks like he's got the last podium position all wrapped up. Alpha's dropped off him a little bit, and Talleyrand's dropped off Alpha a little bit. Kale's still pushing hard, but it's all too much to ask for in the last lap. Skyjacker in 7th, chasing down Kale. But I think Thingamajig held them two up a little bit too much earlier in the race and kind of ruined their race. There's Pat going across the line. Hover over the pause button for when they all cross. So Homesick, fantastic. His last lap was a 37.0. Didn't get the fastest lap of the race. In second place, Cthulhu did a 37.2, so everyone's lap time's really close. JTX, Alpha and Talleyrand, yeah, they've spaced themselves out nicely here for the last lap. Watch Homesick going across the line. Congratulations, Homesick, second win of the season. Cthulhu, great second place. JTX coming across to finish 3rd. Alpha 4th. Talleyrand 5th. Kale 6th. Skyjacker 7th. Oh, he's got a penalty. Can Thingamajig. Oh, no, I didn't pause it in time. Rubbish. That's so rubbish. Well, that was a fantastic race. I thought Skyjacker was going to lose out to Thingamajig right at the very end there, trying to get rid of a penalty, but he did not. And that was race 3. Homesick had an amazing win, followed by Cthulhu in 2nd place, which was great. And to round up the podium, JTX, after having slugging it out with Alpha and Alpha and Talleyrand for virtually the whole race. Behind Talleyrand, Kale, after being stuck with Thingamajig for a majority of the race, he finally broke free and got away from him. And Skyjacker, we saw, have an early spin and fight his way back to get ahead of Thingamajig and behind Kale. I was just in time, your public announcer. Thank you for joining us and watching. We really appreciate it. And catch us again for race 4 of the GT4.